Hi, I'm Davin Sundvick with the House Hacker Tribe, where we help people invest in real estate to grow their wealth as fast as possible. So today we're talking about the age-old question that has been heavily debated on the internet, which is renting versus buying. And there are multiple complicated factors to deal with, including opportunity costs, how much wealth someone is starting with, how old someone is, yada, yada, yada. The list goes on. But there are some generalities that I can actually give you in this piece of advice that might be able to help you get more specific in which category you might be in. So if you're really, really young, you can really afford to buy real estate, even if you have some debt, as long as you don't have any high interest debt. When I say high interest debt, I mean any debt that's really above 8%. You're definitely going to want to knock that out first before considering investing in real estate. So if you have any credit card debt, or maybe you've got a really bad student loan from your senior year and you just need a little extra cash, whatever it is, get rid of that high interest debt first before considering investing in real estate. But you can generally take on a lot more risks with a lower down payment, even an FHA loan, and you'll probably be fine. If you're looking at market conditions, what I usually look for is if the rental value to the asset value is about 5% or more. So if you can rent out a house for, let's just say, $5,000 a year and the house costs $10,000 a year, that's usually a pretty good starting point for most people in most markets. In Las Vegas, you really can't find that as easily, so you do have to be a little bit market specific, but in general, if your market is on average a little bit higher, then see if it's performed well in the past, if the future appreciation or economic development is going to outpace that ratio. So that's where it can get a little bit complicated, but understand that in general, if you can do that, you're already winning in pretty much any market. Now, we talked about maybe a younger person who has a higher opportunity cost and they can handle a little bit more debt. But on the other side of things, what if you're a little bit more of a conservative investor? Is real estate investing right for you? There's a lot of factors that go into this, but I usually recommend that people that are a little bit older, closer to retirement, have no debt on any depreciating assets. And when I say depreciating asset, I mean you don't have any debt on like your car or any student loan debt that's left unpaid or any credit card debt. So we call these all these things bad debt. But in general, if you have things like good debt on your business and that your business is growing over time and it's still increasing in value, these are debts that we'll tolerate and they're okay. But like I said, as a generality, I would appreciate it if there's no debt and 10% is like kind of like the minimum. 20% is the ideal, as long as you don't have to pull that cash out of any retirement accounts or any other investment accounts that you own, or even like life insurance policies or any other stores of value that you might have. We definitely don't want to be selling off things in order to purchase real estate. These should be an independent decision that you can afford on your own. And if you're about to retire or you even are retired, before you retire, you should consider multiple different loan options. You should consider looking even into owning a house and having a reverse mortgage on it, which some people might consider complicated or controversial. But in your rent versus own decision, you can definitely get a really good return off of your real estate assets, and they should definitely be something you should consider diversifying into. So I do advocate that you own in most cases, but there are some people who just simply shouldn't own because they can't handle the risks, because maybe they don't have enough wealth built up in order to take those risks, or they have other debts that might make real estate investing a little bit too risky for them, and they should focus on paying off those debts versus just buying a home. So hopefully this helps you make that decision for you. Don't worry about timing the market. It's all about time in the market and making those good decisions when you're ready for them instead of rushing into them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.